The top 10 richest football clubs in the world. Football, or soccer as my American friends like to call it, is by far the most popular sport in the world, with an estimated 3.5 billion fans worldwide. The sport is broadcast everywhere, and supporters of the top teams can be found in every corner of the globe. Because of that, it is also the most lucrative sport in the world, and second place isn't even close. So let's take a look at how much the top teams earn each season. If you're new to the channel and you want to see the luxurious life that the 1% live in, subscribe and click the bell. That way you never miss a video. Make sure to watch till the end to learn how much the richest teams in the world can spend on players. Number 10. Tottenham Hotspur, $430.64 million. Tottenham Hotspur, also known as Spurs, are the first club on today's list. Based in an area of North London called Tottenham, Spurs made $430.64 million in revenue during the 2020-21 season. The team recently finished building the most advanced stadium in the world, with capacity to seat 62,850 fans. Thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic, though, they weren't able to use the stadium at its capacity during the season. The team, which has players such as England captain Harry Kane and South Korean super celeb Son Heung-min, made $247.1 million from broadcasting revenue that year. The rights to broadcast England's top tier of football, the Premier League, is worth an estimated $13.5 billion each year, which is split between the top 20 teams in the league. Number 9. Juventus, $459.58 million. Next is the Italian side Juventus, who made $459.58 million in the 2020-21 season. Juventus, which is commonly shortened to Juve, are based in Turin, Italy, and finished the 2020-21 season 4th in Serie A. The team won the Italian title for 9 straight seasons from 2011 till 2020. They're the most successful team ever in Italy, and consequently are the only Italian team on this list. The 2021-22 season actually marked the first season in 10 years that Juventus failed to win a trophy, and they only finished 4th in the league. Their place in this list, coupled with their lack of recent success, shows just how much football teams can make just by the size of their fan base. Number 8. Chelsea, $522.77 million. And number 8 is Chelsea, with a revenue of $522.77 million. Chelsea is the second of 5 English teams on this list, and like Tottenham, are based in the capital London. The team was owned by Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich until the UK government imposed sanctions on him, forcing the sale of the club, with the proceeds going to the war in Ukraine. In terms of trophies won, they're the 4th most successful team in England. Their most recent honours was winning the UEFA Champions League in 2021, beating fellow English club Manchester City in the final. Number 7. Liverpool, $583.51 million. Next, we go to another English club. Liverpool Football Club had a revenue of $583.51 million in the 2020-21 season. Based in the city of Liverpool, the team were very successful in the 1970s and 80s before falling away from football's elite until the arrival of Jurgen Klopp in 2015. The German manager has transformed the club during his time there into one of the best teams in the world. In 2018, they sold Philippe Coutinho to Barcelona for $168.73 million, the highest transfer fee in the world at the time and still the 3rd highest ever. Number 6. Paris Saint-Germain, $589.66 million. The only French club to make this list is Paris Saint-Germain, with a revenue of $589.66 million. The team were nowhere in French football before they were taken over by the Middle Eastern country of Qatar in 2011 as part of the country's sport washing program. Since then, the team have gone from strength to strength and are now able to attract some of the best players in the world. The team make $355.81 million a year from their commercial rights. The team is known for having incredibly popular players and are a style icon in their own way. They have also been the buyer in the 2 most expensive transfers of all time. In 2017, they brought Kylian Mbappe from Monaco for $190.01 million and Neymar from Barcelona for $234.34 million. They also have the most followed TikTok account of any football team in the world. Number 5. Manchester United, $591.57 million. The top 5 starts with our 4th English club. Manchester United, with a yearly revenue of $591.57 million. The Red Devils have won a record 20 league titles in England. Since the end of the Second World War, the team have played at the highest level of the sport, and their historical success has made them one of the most popular teams in the world. Their recent lack of success has done nothing to change that either. Their most famous player is Cristiano Ronaldo, who rose to fame at the club and played 196 games for them between 2003 and 2009. Having won 5 Ballon d'Or awards, the highest individual honours in football, he's widely considered one of the best players in the world. Unfortunately, his return to the club in 2021 has not brought the success that many fans had hoped for. Number 4, FC Barcelona, $617.12 million. In 4th place is our first Spanish club, FC Barcelona, who have a yearly revenue of $617.12 million. Like the rest of the teams on this list, Barcelona owe their incredible revenue to their historical success and popularity. While they may be one of the richest clubs in the world, years of poor financial management has meant that they have lost form on the pitch and fans off it. 3 seasons without a league win is a poor showing by a team that won 1 in 7 of the 10 seasons before that. The team is famous for having some of the best players the world has ever seen. Ronaldinho, Neymar and Lionel Messi have all played for the team recently and have helped them become the second most followed team in the world. They have an incredible presence on social media with over 200 million followers. Number 3, Bayern Munich, $648.18 million. The top 3 in today's video starts off with the only German club on the list, Bayern Munich, with a revenue of $648.18 million. The Munich-based team have dominated German football for many years now and have won the Bundesliga for the last 10 years. Founded in 1900, it wasn't until the 1970s that the team started to become the dominant force in German football. Their success means their commercial rights are worth more than any team on the list. They sell the access to their image for $364.39 million every year. Despite how large they are in Germany, they haven't had the same impact internationally as some of the teams on this list. Despite this, they still have 4,499 officially registered fan clubs with over 350,000 members. Number 2, Real Madrid, $679.25 million. Now, our second Spanish club, in second place on our list of the richest football clubs in the world, is Real Madrid with an annual revenue of $679.25 million. Even though they're the second richest club in the world, the team didn't win their domestic title or the European title last season, which shows just how much these commercial rights and broadcasting rights are worth. During the 2020-21 season, the team made $339.48 million from their commercial rights and $327.76 million from La Liga's broadcasting deals. The team is famous for their Galacticos, meaning superstars. They had a policy of buying the world's best and most expensive players for years under the management of Florentino Perez. The first Galacticos era of players is essentially a list of the best players in the world at the time. The team spent a fortune to bring in David Beckham, Ronaldo and Zinedine Zidane among others from the year 2000 till 2006. Beckham's status as a world-class footballer, in addition to his heavily publicized marriage to Spice Girls star Victoria Adams, resulted in Real Madrid gaining great advertising potential around the world, especially in Asia. By further promoting the other superstar players in various marketing campaigns in the continent, the club became the world's richest club in terms of revenue in 2005-2006 and has been towards the top of the list ever since. Before we tell you about the richest football club in the world, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and click the bell. That way you'll be the first to see our next luxury video. Number 1, Manchester City, $683.7 million. Finally, the richest football club in the world is Manchester City, with a yearly revenue of $683.7 million. Founded in 1880, the club is the second team from Manchester, England to feature on this list. While the team had some success in the late 1960s and early 70s, it's only since the takeover of the club by Abu Dhabi that the team could really be called one of the best in the world. As part of the country's sports washing strategy, they've put billions of dollars into the club to help them achieve the success they have in the last decade. Though they've been able to dominate domestically, they're yet to win a European trophy since the Middle Eastern nation took over the club. Being the champions of England, they get to take the largest cut of broadcasting deals for the Premier League, earning them $354.57 million a year. Under manager Pep Guardiola, who joined the club in 2016, they've enjoyed unprecedented success domestically, winning 11 trophies during his tenure. Despite their revenue, the team has a surprisingly small following on social media. They could use their vast wealth to buy some of the most expensive players in the world, but have avoided the temptation to do so most of the time. Of the top 25 most expensive players ever, Man City have only bought one of them. In 2021, they purchased Jack Grealish from Aston Villa, another English club, for $123.14 million, making him the most expensive player ever purchased by an English club. Were you surprised by how much money football teams make? Click the video on the screen to see another luxury video.